How to grow onions, yes, from seed sowing. This video is just to corroborate the one I posted on my Instagram page. This is just to explain. I could not explain a lot of things in that. I don't want that video to be so long. So I'm trying to work more on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be taking my time to explain some content more elaborately. This content is by popular demand. A lot of people have asked me, how can we grow onion? Yes, and I've made a rant on my page talking about onion, the price, how people should go into home gardening, grow the onions themselves, and so this is just the video. So how do you grow onion from seed sowing to harvesting? Yeah, first thing to do is to acquire the seeds. Yes, if you want to get the nursery good and fine, go to a good source where you can get the nursery, but I think that might not be cost effective. So it's better for you to get the seed because onion germinates so easily. So get your onion. As a matter of fact, this particular onion you are seeing here, I agree with. It's not that I've done too much about growing onion, but the first and the second encounter I've had with onion, it was easy for me to grow. And I've seen farmers around me that have grown it. Those that grow it successfully, those that combated one or two, that at the end of the day they were still able to pull through. Yes, so I'm going to be telling you with those experiences I've gathered and the information I've checked. You agree with him that onion comes mostly from the northern part of the country, mostly Sokoto, Maiduguri. Some onion come from Niger, some come from Plateau here. Those very dark onion, they come from Plateau State. And again, there are testimonies that at least you see people growing small onion in Ibadan, southwest. So that shows you that at least onion can grow in most places. Yeah, contrary to this wrong opinion that onion like too much water is grow, like you need to be giving it water over and over. No, and as a matter of fact, onion does not like too much water, because one of the things that deal with onion is fungi. So if the place is so moist, it's so wet, it's wet all the time, fungi will be able to set in. Then you can have downy mildew, you can have like white rot, botrytis leaf blight, you can have like purple blush. All these things are fungi disease. Yes, so you don't give your onion too much water. So let's kick into the whole thing. How many months does onion stay before harvesting? From seed to harvesting, it stays average of 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months, yes, that's from seed sowing. And I said it that you can keep it after that 4 months if your onion is mature. Let's say you have like plenty onions in your house, maybe in your home garden, you have plenty onions, then you harvest them. You can leave like 2 or 3 of the onion, you not harvest it, just let them be. After a few weeks, you notice that it brings out flower. You see like a spike that comes, then you now see a white flower on the spike, on the flower head. Leave it. So if you leave it for additional like 1 month or 2, you see that the flower will now be turning brown, and it can now get matured and turn to viable seed. The flower will now produce viable seed inside. So I'm preaching to everybody to be doing home gardening. When we have our onion in our house, this Mr. A has his onion, Mr. B has his onion, and or these people now increase that. They won't even have any reason to increase their price, because most people, they will not be running after onion. Let's say out of 100 people that is always running for onion, like 40 of them is growing onion. It's only 60 that is now in the market chasing onion. They will notice the reduction. As a matter of fact, the law of demand and supply is going to set in. So the lesser the demand, then the lower the price will go. Yes, the lower the price will go. Let's try to grow onion. Let's be strategic, because before you know, onion will turn to gold. They will audit. They will now be putting it out small and be putting all these things on the prices, on flooding, on so many things. Whereas they know that it's a strategy for them to make a lot of money. So we all need to know how to grow our onion. And as a matter of fact, to grow onion is simple. So from seed sowing, it take like 3 weeks in the nursery. So after 3 weeks, 3 weeks give and take, because it germinates fast. In like 10 days it should have germinated. Then you take care of it for additional 2 weeks or thereabout. Then after 3 weeks or 3 weeks plus, when you transplant, your onion should have been around 6 to 8 inches by then. Then you plant it. Your ideal spacing should be around 8 to 10 inches. You can plant onion that close. And if you are growing in pots, you know that your container is not so big, you can plant it closer. You can make it like 5 inches or 7 inches apart. like in a cement bag. You see, there was one video I made the other day. I put 4 onion there. You can space it around in cement bag 4. If you have a bigger container, you have a bigger bed, yes, you space it in that like be around 8 to 10 inches, yes, like if you are planting it in beds, if you have good enough space. But if it's in bags, you can plant it closer. Then you need to be manuring and be tilling. When you continue to till stem tuber, now when you are tilling, it makes the onion bulb to be bigger, so you need to be tilling like every three weeks. Yes, you till, you manure, you till, you manure. Let's just say all through the phase of your growing, you should manure like 3 times. Put good poultry waste. If it's cow dung you have, put enough manure, yes. And you can also apply fertilizer. For those of you that put fertilizer, you can put fertilizer like twice, yes. Maybe after planting for 2 weeks or 2 weeks, you can put fertilizer, and then you wait for another 1 month, then you put fertilizer, then you allow it to be like that. But you always need to be applying a manure on and on. You'll be manuring it constantly. Let's say all through the growing season, you should manure like 3 times. It shouldn't be more than that, because from seed sowing to maturity and harvesting of your onion, it should be like 3 months or 4 months, yes. And if you want to harvest your onion in form of spring onion, it's good and fine too. Those are the small onion bulbs. They are not that big and elaborate. They are not as big as this yet. You can still harvest your onion, yes. So after like the 4 months that you harvest, you cut off the leaves. Cut off the leaves of those that you harvest. Some people turn it upside down, they keep it, the leaf will dry off. But cut off your leaf. Some people can use the leaf. You can use the leaf, you cut it into chippings to feed animals, or to make a feed, or you can consume it, or you can dash it out to people. There are a lot of people that eat onion leaves, yes, spring onion leaves. So you can use it in that light. When you cut it, then you now keep your onion, just keep it down, space them one after the other on the ground, spread them out. They will dry, they will get dry. Then you see the leaves be able to be peeling off. They will get dry. This is how the northerners, this is how they preserve their onion. They will allow it to dry. It will dry. It will dry. Once it dries, you know that okay, oh, this one can stay for months. This onion you are seeing here now can stay for months. What will be happening is that the leaves will be drying. This particular one will get dry again. The inner one will be there, the inner peel, so on and on like that. So you can keep your onion for long. When you extract your seed, it is F2 now. Still very good and fine. It will still grow fine for you. We've grown F2 onion seed, and it has done fine equally. It's just a matter of you caring for the plants, yes. So when you extract your seed, they will be fresh. When you press them, they can press, you can be able to crush them. So at that level, you gather all of them, you spread them, you air dry them. Don't put them in direct sun. Yes, you air dry them, put them like a place that's not getting direct sunlight. Let them be dry, be sure that they are dry, then you can keep it for the next growing season. For Nigeria, I want to advise you to plant your onion massively in dry season, where you can control the watering, because onion does not like too much water. It doesn't mean that it will not do well at all, but it won't do well as much as the one you plant in rainy season. Most especially if your soil is a little bit clay, if it's a little bit cloggy. The best soil for onion is sandy loamy. Yes, for most plants is sandy loamy. For any onion is not an exception. The best soil, because it doesn't like waterlogging. When your soil is waterlogged, you can have a lot of roots rot, you can have a lot of rotting, you can have a lot of fungi infestation. And you know, fungi infestation is one of the major killer of onion. And okay, how do you deal with fungi? Let's even say, okay, oh, you are trying to be precautionary, but you still have a fungi attack. Yes, so you can spray baking powder and neem oil. Neem oil like actually have 2 characteristics. It can work as an insecticide, it can work as a fungicide at the same time, but use baking soda more, because baking soda is an organic or fungicide, yes. And for those that might want to go inorganic, maybe for the large scale farmers that you don't want to take a chance, you don't want to take a risk, in a good proportion, mixing your dilution is on point. You can use any fungicide that has carbendazine inside. Yes, it works very well for most, or for so many fungi infestation on onion. Carbendazine, or you use fungicide that have copper inside like Ridomil, they will do very well for you. Good dilution, you spray it on them, they work very well for you. Like I said, put manure, put fertilizer. Let's say you manure like 3 times all through the growing span, or you fertilize like twice, nothing more than that. Yeah, some people say you should press down the stem of your onion when it's fully produced, so that it will now enhance more formation of the bulb. Yeah, you can do that, but so many people around here that grow it where they don't do that. I've seen one or two persons that have done that. I've not really noticed much significant difference. You can try that as well. You press down, you collapse the leaves. You know, onion leaves is very flexible. You collapse, you use something to roll on top the leaves, let them sleep on the ground. It is believed that instead of the leaf to be growing vertically, it will now give it more energy for the root, for the stem under the ground to have more formation, so that the bulb will be bigger. Yes, so you can try that, or you can leave your onion to grow up, to grow erect till you harvest it. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Anytime you want to learn more about growing onion, come back to this video. I think I've explained virtually everything you need to know about growing onion. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I will try as much as possible to answer it to the best of my knowledge. Yes, growing onion is not a rocket science. It's as simple as ABC. Just follow the right procedure. Acquire a good seed, sow the seeds in nursery, cover it. When it germinates, after it germinates, after it sprouts up, when you are doing transplanting, plant at 8 to 10 inches interval in a row, in a column. Plant like that on your bed. For those that have container, you can plant closer. Yes, then you continue to be watering. You notice any change on your onion leaves, most especially it's going to be turning brown. When you see any spot on it, know that okay, you need to start spraying your fungicide. You can start with your neem oil, your baking soda as preventive spray. When you notice that the action of the fungi continues, you might want to go inorganic by spraying carbendazim compound. You find agrochemical that has carbendazim, spray it on them. Then you manure, you fertilize. You manure, you fertilize. Then you can be sure that your onion will do fine for you. If you notice that your onion leaf is supposed to stand erect, if you notice that maybe the tip is turning brown, it's a bad sign. Yes, it's a bad sign. If the tips is turning brown, it's a bad sign. Yes, or you notice any significant black or brown dots on the onion leaves, it's a sign that you need to check and maybe you need to spray. Or if you notice that it continues, that's how you see that the leaves will be turning brown, and to be aggravating, to be circulating. Before you know, you won't have much output. So after like 4 months or thereabout, your onion should be ready. When you harvest your onion, cut off the leaves, keep it, spread it out. Then you notice that it gets dry as you spread it out. Don't mumble them together as they are wet like that. Spread them out so that the breeze will be blowing them. As breeze is blowing them, the leaves will be becoming dry. Then you can have more storage time. You can keep your onion very well. So during the rainy season, peak of the rain, when they say that onion market is closed, onion market onion has gone skyrocketed, then you bring out your onions, the ones you keep. Then you can be using it. You can give 1 or 2 to friends and family around you that you know give. That's if you have surplus. These are just the way you can walk around growing onion in Nigeria, so that when onion is scarce and expensive, you still have onion to eat. I'm trying to put more effort in making more YouTube video where I can be calm and relax and explain things better. Well, Instagram video, I'm trying to beat time. I just want to say everything within a short period of time. And that's the pattern of the content, that's the angle of the content. But here, I feel like I have more time to explain things. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next one. Anything for you, baby.